Hey beautiful people, and welcome to a new video. In this one I'll be showing you two ways of doing a 3D French. The first one in builder gel and the second in polygel. I'm using this cover gel for the nail bed, the clear builder gel from Yayogi, and then I'll be using 4 different shades of pink. These are all gel polishes from different brands, but I'll be leaving the links for them in the description box. So we're starting out by forming a nail bed. You want to make sure that you have a nice straight and high wall so you can paint your color all the way up against the wall, because this is needed to get the shading for the 3D effects. Now, from working with this gel in the past, I have noticed that when I apply it too thick, it doesn't cure all the way through. So I have to apply 60 layers to get my wall high enough. Yeah, no, seriously, it wasn't 60 layers, but I think I did at least 7 or 8 layers. So if you have a cover gel that you can apply in thicker coats, I would definitely recommend using that one for this technique. After curing all those layers, I will clean the nail with some isopropyl alcohol and do my filing. After filing, I found that the upper edge of my smile line wasn't as straight and sharp as I wanted it, so I added another layer on that edge of the smile line. After curing that, I cleaned it off and filed my smile line again. I also filed the surface of the nail because I like a nice, smooth, even surface to start applying my first color. Take your time filing the smile line because you want to make sure that you have a nice, crisp, even smile line, and also that the wall of your smile line is at a 90-degree angle with the surface of your nail. So I'm applying my first color. All the colors will get 2 coats because they weren't opaque enough in one coat. You essentially want to create another smile line with your color, and also paint it up the wall of your smile line. It doesn't matter if you have some gel polish on the surface of your nail bed because that will be filed off later. So after curing those 2 layers of color, I'll be going in with the builder gel. And you want to create another smile line with this builder gel the same way that you created the smile line of the nail bed. So you want to make sure you have a nice straight and high wall, and you also want to make sure that this wall is at a 90-degree angle with the surface of your nail. Now, Yayogi builder gel is of a medium viscosity, and it also is quite self-leveling, which are both good qualities for a builder gel. This is perfect for encapsulation, but not for getting this smile line with a straight and high wall. So I had to again build this up in several layers, curing in between. After curing, I cleaned the nail and then I filed the smile line the same way as I did with the smile line of the nail bed. After filing, I clean off the dust and then I'm going in with my second color. Again, painting a smile line and also painting it up the wall of the previous smile line. By the way, guys, it doesn't matter if the smile line you're painting on now is a little bit further than you actually want this color to go, or if the smile line isn't perfect, because it's with the builder gel that you're going to create the perfect smile line. And you can paint over the excess color with the next color. So at this point, again, I am forming my smile line with the builder gel, having to do it in several layers, as I said before. And for all these smile lines in the clear builder gel, I applied the last layer in 2 sections. So I did either the left or the right side of the nail, flash curing that, and then I did the other side and gave it a full cure. I did this to prevent the self-leveling and achieve that sharp edge between the wall of the smile line and the surface. Oh my god, you guys, I wonder how many times I am going to say smile line in this video. So about the builder gel, as I said, this builder gel is not ideal for this technique. So if you want to try doing a 3D French with builder gel, I would recommend using a gel that self-levels really slowly or not at all, and that has a very thick viscosity. After all my layers of clear are cured, I clean off the nail and again file the smile line. I don't know if I have mentioned this yet, but after filing I always clean off the dust, of course, and wipe off the nail with gel cleanser or isopropyl alcohol. It's all the same thing. Okay, then I'm going in with the third color, again doing 2 coats, curing in between. You guys, this nail took me so long to do because of all the layers. But when I first saw the 3D French designs, I knew that I really wanted to try it, but the lady who came up with the technique does it with acrylic, and since I don't use acrylic, I had to try and do it with builder gel. So this was kind of an experiment, and I think by doing this, I showed you guys that it is possible to do with builder gel, and I was able, or I am able, to give you guys some tips on how to make it easier and not make the same mistakes as I did. Okay, so after curing, I wipe off the sticky layer, and again I am filing my smile line. In the end result of this nail, you will see that the second smile line I did in the clear, so not this one but the previous one, was a little bit wonky, but this was the first time I tried this 3D French. So all in all, I think it turned out okay, especially considering the struggle it was. Again, wiping off the dust. And then I put on 2 coats of the last color, curing in between. Encapsulating this last part didn't take as long because I just had to make sure that the tip was capped. In the end result of this nail, you will also notice that I had quite a bit of small bubbles in the gel, but I think that was just due to me overworking it a bit to counteract the self-leveling. After curing, I wipe off the sticky layer, and then we can start filing the whole nail. So I started out with a medium grit ceramic bit. And as you file down the excess of gel, you are really going to start seeing the beautiful effects of the 3D French. After I have removed most of the bulk, I will go in with a hand file to refine the shape and the structure of the nail. And normally I would buff after that as well, but I think I forgot. I think that I was so curious to see the nail top coated that I completely skipped that step. Here it is all filed and clean, and now I'm going in with a top coat. There we go. And then for the second one, I will use this color for the nail bed. I will use Elite 99's Clear. And this one will be a pastel rainbow, so I'm using 4 colors of gel polish from different brands again. So we're starting with the nail bed again. Luckily I only have to do one layer of this polygel. This was the first time that I used this particular color and also this particular brand of polygel, and I really liked it. It was easy to work with, it was not too stiff and not sticky at all, so I can recommend it. I will leave the links in the description box as always. So I am taking my time perfecting the smile line and also the apex, so I have minimal filing to do. That's the fun thing about polygel. You can move it around as much as you want. It won't set until you cure it in the lamp. So when I'm happy, I cure it. Now I'm wiping off the sticky layer and I am filing my smile line the same way as with the builder gel. So make sure that your smile line is nice and crisp, and also that the wall of your smile line is at a 90-degree angle with the surface of the nail. So I'm also filing the surface, so I have minimal filing to do in the end. Or less filing, because I will have to file away the excess of the clear polygel. Okay, now I am going in with my first color, which is a pink. And like the first nail we did, I am painting on a smile line. The smile line doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to encase it with a clear polygel, and it's the polygel that will make the smile line. So it doesn't matter if you paint this one a little bit further than where you actually want it. Painted up the wall of the smile line of the nail bed as well. I'm putting on 2 coats again, and now I am encapsulating with the clear polygel. Now this polygel, I have clear polygel from 2 brands, and the one from Elite 99 is the clearest one I have. That's why I chose this one, but to be honest, I don't like working with it. It's very stiff, so it's hard to maneuver. It's also very sticky, so you have to put your brush in slip solution or alcohol constantly, and it has a lot of bubbles in it, and I find it hard to get bubbles out of any type of polygel, and it's even worse for this one because it is so thick. So I definitely would not recommend this brand of polygel. I have heard that Macart has a really good clear polygel, so I might buy some of it in the future and try it out. So I am maneuvering the product where I want it, perfecting the smile line. When I'm happy, I cure it and then I wipe off the sticky layer and file my smile line again in the same way as all the previous smile lines. So the advantage with polygel is that I can do the clear smile lines all in one layer. I don't have to do 3, 4, or 5 layers. Plus I find that with the polygel it's easier to get a nice crisp smile line. Cleaning off the dust, and then I'm going in with my second color, which is a lilac-y purple. The same steps as before. Painting a smile line and painting up the wall of the previous smile line, giving it 2 coats, curing in between. In the end result of this nail, you will also notice a few bubbles in the clear. I wasn't able to get all the bubbles out. After the second layer is cured, I am going to encapsulate with the clear polygel again. So here I'm trying to get some of the bubbles out, but I wasn't very successful. I did mess up my shape, so I had to do some reshaping. And when I was happy with that, I cured it in the lamp again. After curing, wiping off the sticky layer and filing my smile line again. Apparently I did forget me filming that smile line, but it's not like you haven't seen it before. So I'm going in with the third color here, which is a light blue. Same steps as before, painting a smile line, painting up the wall of the previous smile line, and giving this 2 coats. After curing the second coat, I will be going in with the clear polygel again. And we're almost finished, so this is the last smile line that we have to do. Again, trying to get some bubbles out. And now I am moving the polygel to form my smile line. When I'm happy with it, I will cure in the lamp again. After curing, wiping off the sticky layer and filing the last smile line. Yay! And now I'm going in with my last color, which is a minty green. This time you don't have to paint a smile line, you just have to fill in what's left of the nail, giving it 2 coats again. After the second coat is cured, we are going to cap that end of the nail. This time, of course, it's also easier because you just have to make sure that you encapsulate the part that's left. When you're happy with the way it looks, cure it in the lamp for the last time. After curing, you can wipe off the sticky layer and file your nail. I filed this one exactly the same way as the first nail we did, so first I went in with a medium grit ceramic bit to remove the bulk, and then I used the hand file to perfect the shape and the apex. I didn't record filing this nail because I've already shown you the filing on the first nail, plus this video is already long enough, so we are skipping to the good parts. The top coating. So overall, I was really pleased with the way this one turned out. I think the smile lines are nice and sharp. There are no wonky bits. The only thing I didn't like were the bubbles, but hey. At the end of the video, you'll be seeing some images of the 2 nails side by side and a few pictures as well. I hope this video was at least a bit helpful for some people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the bell to get notified, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Mwah!